I feel like puzzles. Which means that all of you guys down there in the chat, you got to get your thinking caps on right now. Put them on. Because we're doing nothing but puzzles. Brain teasers. Let's do this stamp. Let's go. It's thinking time, guys. Oh, also, send me your Twitch Prime subs. I know they're coming up. It's time to prime. It's time to prime. Get yourself into the D Club in Discord. Okay, so. Oh, this one's going to be a combat one? Okay, never mind. No thinking. No thinking required. The Shrine imprisons the ancient evil. All right. Proving grounds. Traps. Oh. We gotta learn about traps here, guys. Let's learn about traps. Take notes, gentlemen. We're learning about traps. Mama Lulu and Trevor Johnson, thanks for the subs, guys. Very appreciated. Okay. Now I have very limited. I need to wait until he's in position. Oh, he's never going to be in position. Okay. Yeah, this guy just patrols around. Skadoosh. Easy peasy. Okay, let's put the construct horn on my club here. Since that's literally all I have. Oops, god damn it. Okay. Okay. You're not so easily trapped, are you? Oh. Okay, we'll just knock him around. Take his halberd. Well, this one isn't one of the tutorial ones, Brian. This is a challenge one where it strips you down of all your equipment and just tells you to kill the enemies with no equipment and use only what they give you. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like the game really wants me to use these fire traps, but they don't really seem to be... I mean, I could. Okay, that gives me some rocks to work with, but like... I can just snipe them. I don't... Oh. I don't really need the traps, you know? This actually has like a tough weapon. He has, I think, a two-handed zonite, yeah, longsword. I am the traps. So I think I can, like, hold the Captain Horn, equip the zonite longsword, and now I've basically got this place under wraps. Like, this is ridiculously powerful. More than enough to finish us off. We're good. Traps are kind of gay, yeah. Look at this, guys. Oh, maybe not. trap. No! I've made a mistake. I don't have it under wraps, actually. Okay, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Yeah! That's how we're using the traps today. Shit. Yeah, the stealth isn't very good in this game, but that's fine. That's okay. Butters, thanks for the sub, buddy. Very appreciated. Yeah, it kind of feels like this game does a lot of things just because that is what open world games do, you know. Oh, I got a stretch and hydrate that I missed from Avalon. Sorry, Avalon, you fuck. Oh, oh. I finally answered all of Avalon's 500 fucking Discord messages today. Back to kick. A light of blessing has descended upon thee. It's no Tenchu. I had a roommate in university who was hyper into Tenchu. Like it was like his series. He loved it. He played a Tenchu game on the 360 like religiously. He played it all the time. He was getting into it to the point that he was like doing the challenge modes like after you beat the game's main story, doing it like extra hard or whatever, like very hard mode. I like hung out with him while he played it because I mean we're college roommates. We're just like hanging out in the living room doing whatever. I didn't have anything else to do. I was already failing at a class, so fuck it. I just hung out with him and watched him play some of it, and I didn't quite get the appeal. So not a games journalist? That's right. Not a games journalist. Okay, he seems particularly alert. He doesn't. Ah, shit. They've all been alerted. Need a better weapon. I'm gonna do an Anita video, single player Carl. I've been saving up for this video for a long fucking time. They were all craps at the first one, really? Okay. It's kind of funny, like one of the reasons that I definitely did not do as well in university as I should have was because of Warcraft, right? Online games, for sure. However, another reason I didn't do as well as I should have was just like other games, right? Like I definitely knew people who failed out because of certain games, right? Just playing too much, being too into it, didn't go to class, hated their life, hated the expectations their parents were putting on them, didn't really want to be there, and video games are the escape, all right? That was definitely me, to a point, anyway. It's not breaking, okay. That was definitely me to a point. However, like nowadays you hear about kids failing out of school because of like Fortnite or something, you know? They're playing tons of Fortnite and they fail out of school. Or Roblox, I guess, for some kids, right? Roblox. Fortnite is life, Def, you boomer. There was one person. I didn't know him, but I had heard of him. It was like a friend of a friend. I never met the guy. I just heard the story through the grapevine. But he failed out of university because he had played too much Undertale. Ow. All right? Like, Undertale. Isn't that game like 5 hours, 6 hours long? Like... Isn't there like nothing to that fucking game? Yeah. Like, how do you play so much Undertale you fail out of school? It's a 6-hour game. Like, you play it for a day and you're done. How do you fail, like, a full semester because of Undertale? Probably tried to find a shit ton of fan games. Yeah, I do recall, like, back in 2016 or whatever it was. When did Undertale come out? 2016, 2014? Something like that? The fan community for Undertale was, like, hardcore. And they were, like, obsessive. Dude, there were... maybe you guys don't remember this, but there were actually instances of YouTubers and streamers getting harassed by hardcore Tumblrite Undertale fans for not playing the game properly. Like, just straight up, you won't play the game according to my headcanon. So, I'm going to ensure that you get canceled on the internet. Like, what the fuck, guys? Was it 2015? Damn. I remember when Matt Pat gifted the Pope a copy of Undertale. Oh, God. That sounds so stupid. I feel the sentiment. I feel like I can always be away from fame expectations and just do something I was good at. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, I never liked being forced to put in hard work for somebody else's benefit. But if I was coming at it voluntarily, hard work's really enjoyable, which is why I like working for myself. You know, we kept talking about playing Undertale on the show, like, even back then. We just haven't done it yet. We kept putting it off, and now I don't even know. I think Xavier gave us a copy back in the day to play on the show. One of our Steam accounts has it. But I also have a copy of it on Switch, too. The best indie game is Crosscode. You may not like it, but I like Crosscode. It looks really good. I like those old pixely games, man. Sea of Stars looks good. I only played games on most days for like 2 to 3 hours as a kid, but Dad kept saying it was too much, and You played every day, even though I was forced to play weekends. Yeah, man. Like, I got the same thing. Meanwhile, my parents were constantly watching TV, just sitting in front of the couch all hours of the day, constantly fucking watching movies, you know, doing the same. Like, it was so annoying. For me, it was like, you can't play too many video games. You can't be on the computer too much. It's like, you guys do even fucking worse. It was actually really annoying, to be honest. In my childhood, that. And now, you know what? Now that I'm like in my 30s and they're older, they're like, that didn't happen. You're remembering that wrong. I swear you make up stories from your childhood. You don't understand. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You fucking know. My parents stopped buying games for me when I was 13. Okay, I was told when I was like 9 years old or something that I had too many video games. And, you know, why, like, I inherited my dad's NES, because that was before my time. And then the Super Nintendo I got when I was pretty young. And then my parents got me an N64, and they were like, why do we got to get you an N64? You already have a Nintendo. It's like, well, this is the new one, though, you know? But why do you have to why? So, okay. And then, like, on the N64, Mario Kart comes out. And after, like, a year or so, I finally convinced my parents to buy me Mario Kart. And then they tell me, that's the last video game that you're getting. We're not buying you any more. And that ended up not being true, because I did ask for more, and they did get me more for Christmas and birthdays and stuff. But my dad was pretty resentful about it. And once we got to high school, I asked for the next system, which was a GameCube. And my dad was like, you already have the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64. You don't need a fourth Nintendo. But my mom got it for me, which was quite nice. However, at that point, all the games that I bought were pretty much my own. I got a couple in my teen years, but I had to like get a job and buy my games myself at that point. So, for example, like, I never actually had a copy of Mario Sunshine as a kid, even though I loved it. I rented Mario Sunshine, all right? I rented it Friday after school. I played it Friday after school. Okay, so hold on. So basically, here's how system works, okay? You get out of school when you're in my small town, okay? And then there's a mad dash, okay? There's a mad dash to get from the school to the one rental spot in town, because I was from a small town. So there's a mad dash to go from school to rental, okay? And what did that mad dash mean? Well, that mad dash meant... Ooh, nice. That mad dash meant that the first kid who manages to get to the rental store gets the best, gets their selection of the games. Gets the best games. Because there's only so many in a small town. It wasn't like a Blockbuster or anything there. There was like a local mom and pop. So that's what I had. That is what I had to deal with, basically. So, excellent. So basically, hold on, can I like just light this on fire? I can. Ooh. He's just burning up. Ha 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 ha, okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to talk about here is that you go to in my small town that I grew up in, there was one rental shop, and it was a mom and pop shop. It wasn't a Blockbuster. And so they only had one or two copies of games. Like, if you were lucky, if the game was very popular, it had two copies, all right? And that was that. So basically, all the kids who were like the bad kids, and they were the ones who were like willing to actually like skip school on a Friday afternoon, they got their selection of whatever games they wanted. Okay? Oh shit. They got the selection of whatever games they wanted. There was no problem. They could do whatever they wanted. Because they were willing to skip out to school, get over to First Run, it was called First Run, like, you know, at noon, and grab any game they wanted. However, if you were a good kid, you couldn't do that. So, I admit, when I knew I wasn't going to be able to get to, like, buy a game, and I wanted to rent it, I definitely skipped a couple times to get that game. All right? I was like, you know what? I know I'm not fucking getting a chance here. So, oh, where's the other one? Am I just missing one? Oh, is it like behind this thing? Nope. Oh, up there. I didn't even notice these guys. Okay. Headshot. Okay, so you have to run to get your games. Otherwise, either you're skipping or you're running and like hoping to beat the rush. So like all the bad kids, they get whatever games they want. Okay, but there's still a fair amount of games in this place. So like there were still games left. That's fine. So what ends up happening then is like school lets out. There's still a bunch of good games left at the rental shop. How are you gonna get them? It's you and all the other kids. And it is a fucking mad dash from school to the rental place. And you gotta like plan out, okay, what's the best way to go? You gotta like cut through this alleyway. You gotta make sure you take this. Like, don't get stuck at the light. You're like, there was planning. It was a fucking like, and maybe you get in there and there's already kids there and you're like, oh fuck. And everyone's like clamoring for the game. Oh man, it was fucking brutal sometimes. It was brutal sometimes, guys. So, get in the game you actually want to play. Good luck. So, for example, here, I'm gonna destroy my gamer cred right now, okay? I'm gonna completely destroy my gamer cred. I only played through Ocarina of Time once. And it was on a rental. And the shop had 2 copies of Ocarina of Time. And I got like halfway through on my first rental, and then I went to go get it the next weekend, and I grabbed the other copy, and I had to restart, and I had to fucking restart, dude. Actually, no, I didn't restart. There was one guy who was also playing, and his file was like 1 dungeon behind my old file, so I just took over his and beat it. Sorry, buddy. I had to do it. And yeah, I haven't played it since then, since it came out. And I would have been like 9 years old or something back then. Oh, Jesus, Commodore Durgan, that sounds wild. Yeah, I haven't played it since then. I've like seen other people play it. You know, I've watched roommates play it. I've introduced like ex-girlfriends to it. I've watched Dave, I think, play it once or twice. But I've never played it. Can't I just like cheese these? With like a bomb? Yeah, easy. I did it. Hey, Sadness, what's up? That seemed way too easy. There's something else to this. I mean, I was supposed to do a trick here, right? Like with this thing or with this thing. How do I get fucking up there? This seems... It's everyone's favorite minigame from Ocarina of Time. You're always a Sega kid, eh? Oh. Oh, we got to catapult it. Oh, because this thing's like a... Oh, this thing's a thing. Okay. I got to launch myself. Okay. Let's go. Whoa. That didn't fucking work. We had a rental place in my town. One time my mom pulled out of the parking lot and the van door opened and I fell out. My mom kept driving. I chased the van for 3 blocks, bruised and bleeding. Jesus, Torvar! Oh. And there we go. Dev fails physics. Yeah, kinda. Now you definitely launch yourself. So yeah, I haven't played Ocarina of Time since back then. However, I did own Majora's Mask, and I love Majora's Mask. When it comes to Mario Sunshine, all right, I rented Mario Sunshine like 6 months after it had been new. Because, again, I couldn't get to it in time. But I finally got it one weekend. And at this point, I was in high school. So it was easier to get. Because high school let out a little bit earlier. It was easier to get there and get the games I wanted to get. Also, in high school, it was less of a concern. I was like, okay, you know, I'm a bit older. I'm not a kid anymore. So I grabbed... I managed to grab Sunshine on a Friday night. And, like, being older, I could stay up later. Not just because, not just rules with my parents, but also, like, because I'm, you know, kids tend to sleep for, like, 12 hours. And when you're 16, you can sleep for, like, 8 hours, like a regular person, right? Or when you're 14 or whatever it was. So, I have my copy of Sunshine. I get out of school. It's, like, 2:30, maybe 3 o'clock, get home, I start playing it. I play until like 3 a.m. I go to bed, I get up at like 9. I play from 9 a.m. until like 3 a.m. again, Saturday night. I get up on Sunday, and then I've like nearly beat the whole game. I've like not fully 100%ed it, but I've gotten pretty close to 100%ing it. And then after I did that one weekend of just binging Mario Sunshine, everything possible in one weekend, I returned it, and I was like, you know what? I've had my fill of this game. And then I didn't play it again until Dave and I did the playthrough on the channel back in like 2014 or 2015. We did a playthrough, I think in 2015 actually, on the channel. And then Naomi and I did one like in 2020 or 2019 or something. But yeah, like a lot of games that I really, really love and I have really fond memories of, I only played once as a rental, you know? And then, of course, there's the legendary Wind Waker, how I played Wind Waker story, which Dave is still salty about like 25 fucking years later, or whatever it was. When did Wind Waker come out again? That's great, Torvar, yeah. Yeah, Paper Mario was also a rental for me. Down it goes. Bonk. That's pretty good, Turbo. Okay, so. How many of you already know? This is like old man dev story time. Let me tell you about The Purge. Let me tell you about Dollar Meat Store. Okay, hold on. Actually, though, how many of you guys know about the Dev and Dave almost end their friendship over Wind Waker story? Look at those balls go. Ever heard that one? Okay, so listen. I admit I was the villain. There's no making me look good in this story, okay? So, at this point in my life, I wasn't like a speedrunner or anything, but I was definitely capable of like beating games really quickly, okay? I was definitely capable. And I did. You know, when I was like in high school, I did like speed runs of Mega Man X. How in the fuck? You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna cheese this. So, I'm just gonna fucking cheese this shit. Okay. So, Dave had pre-ordered and fully paid for Wind Waker. However, he couldn't go into the city and actually pick it up. His parents weren't going in, and like, the store was calling him. The store was calling him, like, hey, Dinosaur, where you been, man? Dinosaur, where the fuck have you been? Haven't seen you in a long time, dude. So Dave's like the store's calling Dave, dude, come pick up your game. Come pick up your game, man. Come pick up your game. And he's like, I can't come into the city, dude, because we live in a small town. He pre-ordered it at the GameStop in the next big city over. And they're like, dude, we can't hold this game forever, man. You got to come get it. And I was going into the city. So I was like, you know what, Dave? I'll go pick your game up. Okay? I'll pick it up. And now I was poor. I was poor. I had no money. And I could never get a hold of the game at the rental place. So I just said, you know what? I'll pick the game up. I'll beat it over the course of a weekend. No problem. And then I'll give it to him. And Dave was very mad about that. He, like, after waiting 2 days, he came over to my house and, like, fucking reamed me out. He was so angry. Also, Dinosaur, hold on. I like smaller community streams. Once a stream gets so many viewers, it's not being able to respond to everything in chat. Dynasty Star. Yeah, I know. I was a fucking kid, okay? Dave and I have relitigated this like a dozen times. I already know. I already know. Oh, shit. Okay. You see, I kind of thought that too at the time. Like, hey, man, I'll get it for you for free, but I'm going to play it. But he didn't see it that way. Okay. Dynasty Star, you got to listen to me. Okay? Because I don't know if you noticed this yet, but ever since the Pick-A-Me situation, my gaming streams have actually been significantly less popular than they were. Like, if you look at some of those old, so don't worry, you can still talk here, buddy. If you look at some of those old clips, there's guys in those streams that actually left for Scrump and Oozaloo. You know, like White Ninja left for Scrump and Oozaloo. A couple other guys, you know, they decided to go with them on the split, or they decided, like, after 2020 that I was too much of a fucking libtard cuck or whatever the fuck, right? And then, after Pick-A-Me, a bunch of other people also decided to leave. They were like, nope, we cannot support the dev. They stopped watching me too. You know, if Dragon Fat's still here, she knows that Winged Hussar stopped watching me. So actually, even though my stream maybe a year ago had like double the viewers, my gaming stream specifically, my politics stream was doing great. But like my gaming streams had like double the viewers a year ago, which kind of feels bad, you know. we were hitting like 50, 75 sometimes, 100 sometimes. And now, you know, I've got 26 on YouTube. Probably got like 5 at the most, on 8 on Kick, you know. And on Twitch, I have my usual like 34, sometimes 35, sometimes 40 on Twitch. Yeah. You deserved it, TBH. Yeah, like, it seems like even though the politics streams still get good numbers, so clearly I didn't actually lose my audience. But like the core fans, the ones who were like attached to me as a person, they're the ones who come to the gaming streams, and I lost like half of them. Yeah, they're just gone. Some of them, like, honestly, like when I look at guys like a White Ninja, right? Like he's now like a pretty stalwart Uzulu viewer. And whenever I come up on Uzulu's streams, he's like shit talking me. It's like, okay, well clearly you're a fan who now hates me. Okay, fine. And that's for a political thing. Okay, fine, right? But like some people though, they're just like Wing Tassar actually bothered me quite a bit because he had my number basically, and he didn't call it. Yeah. Dragonfan says, you deserved it. You run your mouth without thinking of the optics. A normal person balances what they feel, what they consider the truth, and optics. The balancing act. Some people only care about optics. You have no tact. You will alienate additional communities. One of these days, you'll drop a take on baby furs or something. I'll drop it right now. Baby furs are disgusting. What do you want me to fucking say? I mean, yes, obviously. I mean, I'll probably build it back up, you know? Matthew O'Leary. I've only recently started watching gaming streams. Well, hey, buddy. Thanks for joining in. Also, you know what? I think I've gotten fatter in the past year or so, and that's probably made me more disgusting to look at on the couch. Feels bad, man. No, you know what? Like post 2020, like after the COVID lockdown started, some people actually just lost their fucking minds. Like they just lost it. Like, and everything went with them. All their humor, all their politics, everything. They became like I don't know. They morphed into completely different people. Anyway, Dragon Fat, Dynasty Star, that's where all my viewers went. So I guess I'm back down to the fucking group of you watching it again. And be fatter, get out of here. Dynasty Star, listen, I'm not going to be doing... Listen, actually, you know what? Dynasty Star, I've been thinking about doing... what was that game that you had me do? Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky? I enjoyed that game. I want to play a new RPG. I'm itching for a new RPG. I'll play that game. But I'm not playing it if you're not going to be fucking around, dude. You locked down her or something. Yeah, I mean, I've told the story about Scrump many times now. How Scrump radicalized over lockdown. Now he's like fucking, he's lost his mind. Yeah, I know. I'm always ready to something message me. Dude, I never see you in the chat. Legend of Trails, not Heroes, right? No, Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. What do you mean I just don't message you? Dude, I'm busy. Like, the main channel is going ham right now. I get like lots of DMs every day. I can't just message people anymore, unfortunately. It kind of sucks, but that's how it is. I like the vids, because even if you are a Canadian... Oh, well, thanks very much, Warrior, for the $5. Appreciate it. I won't donate till Dev's is fat to fuse the couch. Anyway. I should, in fact, pick that game up again. So make sure you're here for it, Dynastar, or else I'm going to ban you. I have not actually caught the Just Some Guy saga. I know something's going on, but I don't know what it is. Just out of curiosity, Nice Star. I don't want to point out where you live, because you might consider that doxing or something. Do you still live where you lived last time we spoke? Because you can't say I'm never around. If I don't see you in the chat, you're not around. That's the rules, man. That's the rules. If I don't see you in my DMs or in my Discord, you're not around. Oh, you moved into your own place. Well, congratulations, dude. Good job. I know you were working on it. I mean, I figured you'd be able to save money if you stayed at your folks, but I guess, you know, money or not, everyone's got to leave sometime, right? Like, there's only... Even if you end up spending more money renting your own place, it seems like the freedom of having your own place is nice. Money aside, you know? Are you still living in the same city that you were living in before? I just fell asleep. Hey, blonde. You snoozing away? Yeah? So do you, like, go visit your parents then? You move 4 blocks away? Okay. It's always good to strike out. Just gotta strike out on your own, you know? What the fuck is this? Okay, let's put one in here. I know that something's happening with V and just some guy, but I don't know what it is. Well, this didn't do anything. Yeah, sure. Fill me in, Metal Lord. What's up? Also, hey, Katie. Or Kate. Sorry, not Katie. Because there's, like, levels to this, right? There's 3 on each side, and 4 in the middle. Yeah, I have no clue which of these should go into which ones. What are you talking about, Katie? Warring factions? What do you mean? Is just some guy a tanky now? See if the code is written on the wall. Do some schizo shit. I'm gonna try one thing, then I'll look at the wall, I guess. Nope. Okay. I guess let's do some schizo shit. Anything on the walls? Nope. Wait, is it where these 4... Okay. I see it now. It's on the ceiling. Oh, no. That's just the reflection, isn't it? Of what I've done. think. It's not the reflection of what I've done. It's the reflection of what I have to do. Yep, one goes here and one goes there. Got it. Yes, I see the schizo. I see it. Clap for Dev. Get out of here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You're snuggled up with your laptop under the covers. Don't light on fire, dude. Anyway, yeah, Dynasty Star, I guess send me a DM. Okay. How the fuck? Oh, and there's one more there. There's one more ball. And the ball wants you to put one here. But there's no... Do I just, like, put it down? Nope. Is there, like, a relation with this on the other side? To be honest, like, it was a little bit ago, but Naomi's old laptop... No. Naomi's laptop from 2016 couldn't handle being, like, heated up way too much. Oh, hold on. Is there, like, a piece? Yeah, there's a piece. In you go. Zoop. Yep. Naomi had a laptop from 2016. She bought it for school, but it was also a gaming laptop. It had, like, I think a 960 mobile in it, which was a pretty good GPU at the time. It was a nice laptop, but she used it constantly, like, in the bed and under covers. And by the time, like, 2020 or 2021 came around, it was already reaching the end of its lifespan. However, it had been, like, so, like, thermal throttled and heated up and stuff. Yeah. She was playing Overwatch constantly on that laptop. Eventually, like, at one point, I just built like a great computer. Now her computer is, like, it's still pretty good. I think she has, like, a 2080 for the graphics card. She's got, like, a pretty decent CPU. Like, her computer's pretty good. You know what I mean? She's not lacking. Really melting the case around just from raw age. But anyway, yeah. Hey, wait. That guy said he was going to give me a tip for losing weight. Since I do, like... I don't want to go full Himbo Hassan or anything, but... I probably should lose some weight if I'm going to be on camera more often, eh? I got a good look at myself in the Oppenheimer discussion. I look terrible. I'm like, oh god. Fuck. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. You always are, Dragon Fat. What's the fucking different? You look disgusting. Yeah, pretty much. What % of that is fat? You have my roommate monitor what I'm eating. I'm trying to go to the gym if I shouldn't. So work out, spend for games and internet. Oh, okay. All of it. Okay, so it's just 100% how fat I am. All right. At least I know what to fix. What else? Here's one here. You look great at 480p. Oh, thanks, buddy. That's all you can fix. Well, no, like I could probably wear better clothes or get a better hairstyle or something, but honestly, um, I don't care too much about the clothes or the hairstyle. I don't mind just being like a pleb in that regard, just being like a constant. I wear shorts because they're comfy and easy to wear. I'll be that kid. But being fat, I can feel it. I can feel it on my body. I can feel it like in my health. I can feel it. I don't like feeling it. This is as much for me as it is for the stream. Dude, if I did a gaming fitness stream, I'd die of a heart attack. A stream for at least 2 hours, just exercising. Anytime I go up a double flight of stairs, I don't feel like I used to. Yeah. I mean, part of it is age, right? Like, no matter what, I'm never going to feel the way that I felt when I was 20 or 16, you know? Age. You can't roll the clock back on that. But you can definitely roll the clock back on health. Play We Fit. Yeah, I gotta limit my calories. That's a pretty big one. You know, when I'm doing nothing but like reading or writing, you know, I know it sounds like I'm full of myself, but there's a fair amount of intellectual stuff I have to do for my job now. But I'm doing a lot of it. I'm not doing exercises. I'm not like eating right. I'm just doing whatever I gotta do. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, should I spend an hour cooking a meal? Like a really nice meal? Oh. Or should I just, like, get some cheap food and not worry too much about it? And at some point, I'm like, listen, I can't skip another video day. I can't skip another stream. I gotta get something out. I can't just keep fucking it up. So I end up going the whole, oh, no. Well, okay. Oh, I need the box. Okay. Yeah, I end up going the whole, let's just get some easy food. Just so I can, like, devote more time to making videos or doing streams. It's not even taste buds, man. I don't care about the taste anymore. It's 100%, it's 100% just time management. Like, getting junk food is just so much more efficient with my time. And I have so many demands on my time now. I don't care about taste. I unironically don't care about taste. I just have so many demands on my time. So much demands on my time that I'm just like, it's just so much easier. You know what? I'm just gonna bomb it. Baked chicken and broccoli is the easiest meal you can make. Yeah, but you know what? It's not easier than going online and ordering a meal and just continuing to work, and then it gets here, and then I eat it, and I just keep working, you know? Every day people say, like, Dev, you skipped a video today. Dev, you skipped the stream. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get work done. And then I don't care about the chest anymore. And then I'm just like, fuck, I gotta get work done. I just gotta, like, order something. That's the excuse. It's not a great excuse. It's better than, like, I like the taste of food. For me, it's just a convenience thing. It's not cooking talent, Avalon. It's time. It's time spent. It's just time spent. Have one day a week where you cook meals and refrigerate. Yeah, like I used to do that. I should get back into it. You know what, Dynastar? I thought about it. I'll talk to you off stream, okay? That's in a crock part, maybe. Trudeau divorce? No take yet. Still thinking about it. Rice is not great for you, though. Just eat raw carrots. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It sounds like Naomi and Dave aren't properly fulfilling their obligations to you as as your slaves. I'll be your personal chef if you pay me a livable wage. Wouldn't it be nice if, like, all of you viewers who are Canadians, speak up right now. Are you a Canadian? If you're a Canadian, say yes right now in the chat. Wouldn't it be great if my channel blew up enough? If my channel blew up enough that I could, like, employ all of you. Wait, you're not a Canadian? Safety Zoom? I thought you were. Oh. Canada's gay. Canada's a real country. Ooh. You're an illegal Canadian immigrant just living here. Yeah. Flotational brilliance. What the? What's the puzzle here? Oh, you're just gonna pull it down? Oh, I'm a dummy. Okay, this thing floats. Attach to thing. Make it float. I see how. Oh. Shit. I'm getting squished. Wouldn't it be great if your channel you have enough your own convention? Dynasty Star. If you could come work for SFO Industries, what would you work? What would be your job title? You could be the cook, the SFO cook. Oh fuck! Be the union leader? No, no unions. Just swim it, can't I? Oh, do I gotta push this button? Ah, shit. Horny jail resident. You know, ideally, you know, I'd like somebody to manage social media. Maybe an editor or two. You know, Maybe, somebody to help me, like, build sets. That would be nice, or build props. If I really want, like, if I want, like, a real... Oh, hold on. Yeah. If I want, like, a real, setup, all those things would be nice, I think. What kind of skills do you have, Dynasty Star? Think you can pull it off? Okay, let's go. It's okay. The boat's working. The boat's working. You're killing Ellen Page and Kanye's personal trainer. Oh, thanks. How many former accounts do I have? I have many former accounts, that is true. Doop davity doo. If I had like a shit ton of money, I'd probably even pay the mods. Because the mods do a lot of good work, and I feel bad just like exploiting them. Making a variety / sketch show or something. If I had the money and the space, I absolutely would. Devs exploiting mod labor. I do a little bit. The mods do a lot in the Discord. Especially since I can't. Don't have time. I do feel a bit bad about it. Well, let's go hand in the fruits of today's labor. Lights of blessing, offer powers. Let's do heart containers as always. Yes. And we finally started our second row. Yeah, fair enough, Avalon Apple. What was the whole thing with getting crazy amounts of Zonite? Well, it's easy now, at this point in the game. Zonite's not really my concern anymore. I have tons of it. Yep, and Yasaki's currently looking for work. That's gonna be a fun video to make, dude. Let's upgrade Yonobo. Da, 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 da. And there we go, guys. A whole bunch more shrines. 20 sages' wills. It was just a good time all around. Yeah, I agree, Arena Thorn, but you know what? I like having... I like having max stamina more than I like having max hearts, because you have so many hearts and only so much stamina, and the stamina recharges instantly and the hearts do not. I feel much better about like using food to go over max hearts than I do using food to go over max stamina. Anyway, I think that'll do it for me tonight, guys. I think this is it. Yeah. Does the sun really come up at 3:35 a.m.? Jesus. Okay. So, listen, chums. I still don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but I do know that I'm going to be working on an Anita Sarkeesian video. I don't know if it'll come out tomorrow, but it will come out. It will come out relatively soon because the news of Anita leaving the internet is just joy to my ears. However, in terms of the streams, I don't exactly know what's going to be going on. So, if Dave is feeling better tomorrow, we might do like what should we do tomorrow? If Dave is feeling better tomorrow, we might do more Disco Elysium. We might do more we might start the Atomic Heart DLC because that came out today. That's a good idea. We should do that. It all depends, though, if Dave's feeling better. And that is really just a roll of the dice. All right, guys. I'm going to bed. Have a good one. Good night.